Hi, my name is Bill, and this is how I do it. Today I'm back with another episode of TNT. If you don't know, that's Tiny Engine Tuesday. And today I'm working on a power saw. Customer brought this in, says it hasn't ran in about 4 years. Just looking at the case, you can tell it has been sitting in storage for quite a while. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it up and check it out, see what all I gotta do to it. Oh wow, I see it's a whole lot of oil and bar oil all in the case. You can tell that this thing hasn't been ran in a while, but the saw itself doesn't look too bad. Let me pull it out of its case here. Pull off its scabbard. Put that back in there. And the saw itself doesn't look too terrible. It's that excessive bar and oil leakage in there. And I said it wouldn't crank. They got a crank, no start situation. And you know what that means. We got to check for fuel, air, and spark. But I'm going to check out a few other things, then we're going to go to that. Probably some old gas and stuff in here and everything. So we're going to work it out and see what's going on. So the first thing that I'm going to do is clean this bad boy up and inspect it, because there's no way it's going to run in the condition that it's in now. T25. There we go. Go to air filter. That's cool. Oh wow, it's real dirty. Put that to the side. All right, I'm gonna hit it with a little hot sauce just to make sure everything's working right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it fired up. So man, everything's working right. May have to see what's going on with this carburetor and everything, but everything else appears to be hitting just right. Just looking at the air filter housing, seeing what I gotta do to take that off. Definitely going back with some anti-seize for these screws. Wow. I have no idea why they decided to why those screws were so tight. But we can see the carburetors came into view, and it looks like it could be leaking pretty bad. So, oh yeah, and that air filter housing, those bolts also connected the carburetor to the engine. So that's loose now as well. Now I just gotta wait on parts, because I can see that this carburetor is leaking. And you know, if I had time, man, I maybe will break this carburetor down and see if it needs repair or whatever. Amazon has carburetors, don't cost that much. I'm just gonna replace it. It's not here right now, it's gonna be in later on today. So I just wanted to get a good gauge of it and clean out this gas tank today. Just take all this off. Take this this choke lever off. this return line and this fuel bulb line. Well, that came off with that. It'll be all right. Got a new bulb coming too, so I'm gonna replace all of that. It's the next day, and we have new parts for this power saw. Carburetors came in. You got some what's this, receipt? Oh, okay, it's a manual. Okay, all right, there's a manual, some instructions on there. I might post that, a picture of it if you need it. But yeah, we got some fuel line, spark plug, we got the filters, we got a new fuel bulb, and to start the show, we got a new carburetor for this engine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here, and then I'm gonna adjust everything. So, oh yeah, I had to put this back on here. But, all right, I'm just gonna install this new carburetor and I'll see what we got. Hopefully everything is straight and we can get back to work. Gotta make a new fuel line, or main fuel line, because the other one broke. All right, what I'm about to get ready to do now is make this fuel line, and I gotta get it into this little hole here. And we got one fuel line, it's a return line. It goes from the bulb, it goes from the tank to the bulb, and then it squirts fuel into the carburetor to make it fire and run. So quick tip to get these fuel lines in the hole, what you gotta do is cut it at an angle. Cut it at an angle. Stick it in the hole at that angle. It makes it easier to go into the hole. And then when it's on the other side, you can cut that part off and make it, you know, flush. So then what you do, you just turn the saw over, and that way you can get in there and just pull that part through. Boom, just like that. And now I can clip that, make everything flush again, and then I can install my filter. And all I gotta do on the filter, just put this over here. Boom. Nothing special is needed. And I can just put that back into the tank. And leave enough slack so it's not just tight in there. All right. And now I'm gonna put this carburetor back on. All right, let's go ahead and continue working. And I'm gonna change out this fuel bowl too, since it came with the kit. All right. It just snaps in here. There's nothing fancy about it. Let me throw it off. All right, it's in there. This hole's in there. All right. All right, got the new gasket on here. I'm gonna hook up this throttle cable. Hook up this throttle cable. It's kind of hard to see. All right, go ahead and line that up. Got my idler screw right here. It's right there. It's visible from the other side of the case. All right, yeah, that's how that lines up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my fuel line on here first. Slip that on. Got that slipped on. Put this other fuel line on here. I don't really like where I got that throttle at. I think I'm gonna make, this is not that tight, so I'm gonna make another one of these. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make another one of these inlet lines. It's a little loose on that bulb. I think I'm just gonna make a new one since I got the cable. Got our suction line here. All right, we'll put this back on the bowl. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Gonna put our choke cable back on.
That's the fly.
All right. Got that in there. Got this in here. Both of those bolts in there. Throttle works. Choke works. Just a little bit. Choke on. Hopefully this is getting on camera. All right. All right, I got the power saw, chainsaw all fixed up. Now I'm finna do a little test run. And truthfully, I don't really have many trees on my property, so I'm finna cut this little old pallet up and see what we got. Wraps up this video. Another episode of TNT, Tiny Engine Tuesday with a chainsaw. Customer brought it in. Wasn't firing. It was leaking. It was extremely dirty. So let's clean it up. Replace the carburetor. Replace the lines. Got it tuned up, adjusted just right. But you know how chainsaws are, man. Different tunes at different temperatures. Atmospheric temperatures, you got to make adjustments, throttle adjustments, high and low adjustments on the carburetor. So I'm gonna tell the customer there and make sure he's aware that, you know, he may have to do some adjustments here and there, but it's up and running. My name's Bill and this is how I do it.
Hey, come on, son. Let's hear it.
Say thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Sky. Okay, let's hear it.